A big night for the Montreal Alouettes as they continue their winning ways on the road here in Hamilton. 33-16 is your final. Davis Alexander was making his first career start in for the injured Cody Fajardo. Replaced, of course, Caleb Evans in the game last week at home. He came in, and for the most part, it was pretty smooth except for one very large collision with Casey Sales.
Yeah, and that came late in the game. A couple of bumps early on in terms of turnovers for Alexander. He had a fumble, had an interception in the early going, but able to overcome that adversity, and I think that was big for him. Settled in. It wasn't the perfect 12 for 12 to start or 15 of 18 of his relief appearance last week, but a good, solid game, particularly for a young quarterback, spreading the ball around, finding a number of receivers. There you saw the massive hit that he took up high from Casey Sales, left the game briefly, but was able to return. And the big thing for Davis Alexander, he gets the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hear from him. He's field level with our Matthew Shinetti.
Davis, I know we were talking about your dad saying one of his messages to you is to be safe, and then, of course, obviously the collision with Casey Sales. How are you feeling after that?
Oh, I'm okay, man. I mean, that's a big-time shot. It is what it is. I got to stand in there and deliver a throw. Feel like I did, and, you know, that's the price of playing this position, so I'm all good.
How's your hip?
Oh, that's good. I'll be all right.
What did you learn about kind of patience and not panicking? 2 turnovers early, and yet the building touchdown drives to the win.
Rick, I mean, we got best defense in the league, right? So game plan coming in is I just got to play my game. You know, obviously the 2 turnovers early, I can't fumble that. We got a little bit of slippage, but even then I could be safer with the ball. Just trust our defense, trust our special teams, and again, trust our playmakers, man. Rambo, you know, he kind of had his coming out party today, and that's just one of our guys, right? So we got, you know, some of the best playmakers in the league. Fletch had a freaking phenomenal game. Our O-line was phenomenal, and can't speak enough on our defense and special teams.
And how are you feeling after that first win? I know we talked about certainly physically, but knowing you're maintaining the momentum of this Alouettes team in the East Division.
Yes, sir, exactly. That's it. You know, we just got to keep finding ways to get wins. You know, let's be scrappy. That's kind of our mentality here in Montreal. Scrappy wins. I know we ended up winning by 17. It wasn't the prettiest thing, but I just got to keep giving our team a chance to win.
Thanks for this. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Davis Alexander, your winning quarterback in his first CFL start, but he just mentioned in that interview, man, we got the best defense. I mean, they get a ton of support, obviously, from the defense, all 3 levels, but the pressure up front tonight on Bo Levi Mitchell was exceptional.
Yeah, creating frustration for a veteran quarterback is what they did, whether it was the front supplying pressure or, quite frankly, at times, the back end supplying the pressure in terms of 9-man coverages that were tough for Bo to sort out. Forced a veteran guy into a couple of mistakes. Montreal's defense has kind of been its calling card since the arrival of Noel Thorpe as their defensive coordinator. They demonstrated again tonight with a couple of big turnovers and contributing to the win.
You just saw KB and Ento with the big interception there. He almost had a couple of those tonight. Let's hear from him with Matthew Shinetti.
KB, this feels long overdue because either Claire Hanna or I were trying to talk to you after the Grey Cup, the 100 Grey Cup here in November, because of the way that you intercept the ball. So take us through how you break on the ball and get your hands on it.
I just try to be where I'm supposed to be, communicate with the guys, and when the ball in my area, if I definitely feel like it's in my area, I just try to track it, and play it like my wide receiver days. I dropped the pick over there, and so I should have had 2. I got to do better. And they scored the next play, so that's on me. But I just try to go track the ball the best I can, and you can't wait on it. You got to go attack it.
And in terms of the defense, obviously, despite Hamilton's late points, how many ways can this Alouettes defense beat teams?
Many ways. We got playmakers kind of everywhere. But we're not satisfied because today we didn't score points. And we're a defense that actually likes to score points. So we took the ball away, but we didn't get in the end zone. So we still have a lot of work to do. And, we got to find a way to get ourselves in the end zone as well.
And what has that been, that kind of championship recipe that you've carried over from the Grey Cup win here all the way to being first in the East this season?
I think everybody just wants to continue to do better. Everybody continue to learn, to understand what's going on throughout the defense. And Coach Thorpe and Coach Moss, they do a great job as far as making sure we're motivated, making sure we know what we're doing. We trust the scheme, we trust Coach Thorpe, and we trust each other. When you out there trusting each other, trust all 12 guys, that's the product that we see a lot going on with our defense. It's 12 guys out there who know we're going to work together, who we just want the opportunity to be on the field. and we get the opportunity to be on the field, like I said, we want to score points. We feel like we're offense too. So we just got to take the ball away and get in the end zone so we can dance.
Thanks, Kavion.
Thank you.
Exceptional player at corner, field corner, still making plays for the Alouettes, which is pretty unique as well. At the end of the game, what really punctuated this one for me tonight, Duane, David Dallaire from Laval, the fullback, he goes on a pass route, he catches it down the field, and yes, Caleb Evans comes in off the bench after Davis Alexander got popped, and it turns into a touchdown, but watch the celebration from the Alouettes. Good teams like cheering for each other. And that's that right there, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You love seeing that enthusiasm at that time. Backup quarterback throws a pass to the little-used fullback. Everybody streaming down the sidelines off the bench to be a part of it. It speaks volumes about the togetherness of this Montreal Alouettes team.
As they've got another opportunity to extend in a couple of weeks their road-winning streak. That will be on the road again in Saskatchewan in 2 weeks. Next week, it's these two teams. They're right back at it once again. We'll see if Davis Alexander can answer the bell one more time back in Montreal against the Tiger Cats.